Well, hello everybody. This is Jim Smith for Family Ties Productions here at the UT Hall of Fame night. We're at the Panther Den in the Hall of Fame room itself. Plaques behind us on the wall. We got the trophies behind us here. And I'm honored to be introducing to you folks right now the Hall of Fame inductee for the year 2000, DJ Mumma, class of 1990. DJ, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Well, I know the answers to a lot of these questions, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Since you left UT, why don't you bring us up to date on what you've been doing with yourself?
I went from United Township in 1990 up to the University of Northern Iowa, where I went for my undergraduate and also my graduate degree, and played football there for 5 years. I was redshirted the first year and started the next 4 years.
Well, I was going to say, when you got in the starting lineup, that was you were the man for the next 4 years, and got to play with some pretty good football teams. How many times did you guys make the playoffs up there?
We won the conference all 4 years that I was there, and we went to the playoffs all 4 years as well.
And that's exciting. That's exciting for the old coaches here too. We keep track of what's going on. And if I'm not mistaken, Kurt Warner was up there at the same time you were.
Yeah, when I was a junior, Kurt Warner was he was a senior at that time, and he was the quarterback. And I think we went to the quarterfinals that year.
I know you're a big Bear fan, but you got to be a little bit of a St. Louis guy now, huh?
For some reason this year I turned into a St. Louis Rams fan.
I think there's a lot of us that did that. Well, let's talk a little bit about high school. You know, this is the High School Hall of Fame there, United Township High School Hall of Fame, and I know personally, having been able to work with as a football coach and as the sponsor of the National Honor Society, faculty advisor, that you were quite active here in high school, not only in National Honor Society, but Letterman's Club. You were president of both those organizations as seniors, and what else did you do in high school besides just play football? I know you did more things than that.
Besides just football?
Yeah.
I thought that was about it, but no, I was a member of the track team through shot put and discus. I was a member of the FCA as well. I was involved in that. I don't know. What else?
And we already mentioned the National Honor Society. And
National Honor Society, Letterman's Club.
And like I said, president of both of those. And then after college, now you majored in business in college, right?
That's correct.
And then where'd you go from there?
I got a job in Galesburg for Gates Rubber Company, and I worked there for 2 years and got a promotion and went to Boone, Iowa, and I've been there for about 8 months now.
And you're a plant manager now?
Plant manager in Boone, Iowa, yeah.
Well, that's terrific. We're proud of you here, buddy. This is a great honor. Anything you want to say to anybody out there, old UT fans, teammates, teachers, coaches, whatever you want to say? This is your chance. This is your night. Be proud.
I guess I'd just like to basically thank everybody that's I've been associated with all the way from high school, my high school coaches such as yourself and Mr. Sanders and Mr. Brewers, all the way through college. Definitely thank my family for supporting me through all the years of trials and tribulations, I guess.
Well, that's nice, DJ, and I know your family, and you come from great stock, and your mom and dad and your brothers and sisters are behind you, and your extended family here at UT are very proud of you. So congratulations once again, and enjoy the night.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be right back with ball game United Township versus Alleman here at Hall of Fame night, United Township High School. We're at the Panther Den tonight, Hall of Fame night at the Panther Den. This is Jim Smith along with my sidekick, longtime partner Jim Sanders, bringing you the action tonight. Tonight's game will be the Panthers, obviously, here at the Panther Den from United Township versus the Alleman Pioneers, and this is a rematch. Always a tough battle, always tough to beat somebody twice in the conference, but last time around, Coach Sanders, Alleman pretty good spanking on the Panthers.
Well, they played well, real well at that time, and got UT real early. You know, I like to look at what's happened in recent history, and I'm going to tell you one thing. With UT beating Rock Island last Friday night, Alleman beating Moline last Friday night, you take two teams in the bottom half of the conference anyway, and all of a sudden they're beating the favorites, the 1 and 2 teams in the league, and you talk about an exciting match tonight. I think that's going to be critical in this ball game, is how well both teams come in, how much confidence they're playing with after last week's victories.
Well, you know, and both these teams have a little bit in common in the sense that they've both gone through some growing pains and some adversity here in recent weeks. Alleman, via the suspension route, sitting 4 players down and not having them, and having the other boys have to pick up the slack, and maybe some of those young men that sat, you know, realize the value of athletics and how much they really miss it, and how important it is to them. And so they fought through that, and like you said, come back a big win against Moline last week when nobody gave them a chance. And the Panthers, you know, first-year coach Scott Henner comes in, inherits a squad that basically lost 6 seniors off of it. They got most of the playing time with Curtis Brewster, the only returning Panther that had very much floor time. And it's been a growing experience for them all season. You know, they fought through some things. They've early in the season they won a few games early, and then they got into the conference and got spanked a couple of times pretty handily. You know, 20-point wins, and that's tough to take. But Coach Hunter's remarked the last couple of weeks they double victory weekend last weekend with beating the Rocks in a big game here at the Panther Den, and then coming right back Saturday night when they could have let down.
You bet.
And played a pretty good Dixon team and beat them. So double victory. You know, maybe the kids are starting to believe in themselves and what Coach Hunter's system and what's going on here.
Well, I think that's always a struggle. The good news is all these kids have worked through Coach Hunter as their sophomore coach, so it shouldn't be any big surprises. But, you know, I've been around the gym a lot the last few weeks, and I know these kids, if there's anybody in the conference working any harder than Coach Hunter and Coach Durgo have got the Panthers working, I'll be really, really surprised. And I think it's really starting to pay off. I agree. The kids are beginning to believe a little bit. And I think early in this game, I think we'll kind of see whether last week was just not a fluke, but just something that's going to happen once in a while, or whether these two teams are going to get consistent and play well on a regular basis.
Are they going to pick up where they left off? And I had a chance to talk to Coach Schulte a little bit before the game as the teams were warming up, and asked him. They've only got 4 games left in their season, and their season's winding down, and they're looking forward to the state tournament series coming up. But he emphasized that they're, you know, by the way, he said we've got a game here tonight, so we're not worried about those other games that are coming up.
You bet. Well, each team have won 2 games in the conference, so again, the winner of this one's going to get that 3rd victory within the league, and that's a big plus. And you're right, these kids are playing right now tonight in a big Western Big Six ball game, and I'm really excited about this. The teams head for their respective benches here, and we're about ready for the starting lineups. But I'm excited. It's fun to be back on the air again.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, because we enjoy bringing these games to you. And again, if you enjoy what you see, why stay in touch, because we're trying to do as much of this as we can.
Well, as we get ready for the starting lineups, as I look down my lineup sheet here and have some prospective lineups, we've got a lot of juniors going to be on the floor tonight. Alleman only has 1 senior marked potentially for a starting role, and Panthers have 2 seniors and juniors, and they have some sophomores up, so we're going to see a lot of youngsters on the floor tonight.
Exactly. Well, I tell you what, you put UT and Alleman together in anything, and you got a battle, and I love that. I think that's what all this is about. I know Coach Schulte, I saw him a little bit ago in the locker room also and visited just for a minute, and he said this is the fun of this, you know.
Yeah.
We both had to laugh about how some nights are a lot more fun than others, but and he's right. I mean, this is what it's about, 2 evenly matched teams. So let's get our starting lineups tonight and get ready to go.
Here we go. We're going to go back to the alternating fashion, which I always like.
I love that too. For Alleman, Mark Peisel, number 14, a 6'1" senior.
And for the Panthers, number 10, a 5'7" senior, David Jimenez. He'll handle the ball for the Panthers tonight.
The guard for the Pioneers, number 22, he's a 6'1" junior, Tyler Ryan.
And next for the Panthers, number 23, a 6'1" senior, Jermaine Dotson. You better defend the line against Jermaine.
You bet. Number 33, a starter at guard for Alleman, Dave Fries, a 5'11" junior.
Another junior for the Panthers now, a 6'3" junior, B.J. Seward, number 33.
Ryan Jones is number 40. He's a 6'3" junior, starting for the Pioneers at forward.
At forward for the Panthers, a 6'4" senior, Curtis Brewster, coming out. He'll handle the ball quite a bit.
Yes, he will. And at the center position for the Pioneers, Lateef Jackson, number 50. He's a 6'4" junior.
And finally, the Panthers counter with a 50 of their own, a 6'3" junior. He'll be in the center, handle the boards most of the night, D'Amico Vallejo.
Head coach for the Alleman Pioneers, Larry Schulte.
And for the Panthers, Scott Hunter, assisted by Mike Durgo.
Well, let's take a break for our national anthem.
Juliet Menard with the national anthem at the Panther Den tonight.
I'll tell you one thing: if you think playing basketball or refereeing a game or coaching a game like this is hard, and I've never had that opportunity, I would think standing there singing a national anthem would be the hardest job anybody's got tonight, I think. Man, that was beautiful.
That's hard to sing in the bathroom, you know.
It's a tough song. Tough song. Well,
Okay.
Here we go again, Coach. This is an exciting time, as I mentioned earlier, and we just enjoy being here, offering these games to you. Nice crowd tonight in the Panther Den.
Yeah, this side of the side you're looking at it from is pretty full here.
Yep.
Well, here we go. We got Brewster and Jackson going for the tip.
And controlled by the Pioneers. Jackson to Fry, and Fry will set up their offense.
Panthers going to play
Set
man-to-man.
play coming here. Fry looking to get open, and I'll tell you, the area they're going to try to exploit, I think, is inside. They're bigger and stronger in there right now.
I'll say Alleman's got a little bit of a size advantage. I was noticing in the... Oh, left his man.
Inside. Ryan Jones gets our first 2 points of the ball game.
Well, the Panthers stepped away from that one, and he said, well, okay, I'll take that
Cut
shot.
off all the passing lanes and left him wide open.
Because they had about a 6-footer for two.
I guess I might as well shoot. I can't do anything else.
Over the top to Vallejo, catch and put away.
Nice lob.
D'Amico Vallejo.
Not much help on that backside. If you're going to front that Vallejo like that, you got to get some help in the backside. Jackson working real hard in there against Vallejo. Paizo with the ball, goes up, shot blocked, goes up again.
Ball's loose. Panthers come up with it. Vallejo, good job of keeping his balance in there. He got the first one and didn't foul in the second one. Brewster with the shot from the free throw line off the iron.
Man, Alleman really screened out on the boards that time. Dave Fry with the rebound. Ahead to number 22, Ryan. Works out of the corner. Nice pass. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Pioneers.
Curtis Brewster. Good anticipation on that.
Did a nice job there. Real nice job there. And UT looked real good last week defensively. I was very impressed.
Yeah, they moved their feet very well. And
Jackson from the free throw line. Paizo, nice play. Set play inside. Coming from out of bounds is Ryan Jones. And the Panthers couldn't account for him, evidently.
And that's two relatively cripples for Jones so far. Good job by the Pioneers.
You're going to make most of those.
Yeah. Panthers moving the ball on the perimeter. Just trying to set something up low. Setting some down screens.
One of the things that impressed me last week so much was the Panthers' patience offensively and how they were willing to work to get good shots. And in the Rock Island game, turned that game into a ball game where there weren't going to be many shots. Jackson, stop, pop, 2 points, 6-2, Alleman.
Well, that was an easy trip.
Yep. 3 good looks for Alleman so far. 3 real good looks. Coach Schultz
Panthers trying to run some set plays, get a 3-second call on the Panthers. And
I was going to mention Coach Schultz wasn't talking about regional time, but and I agree with him. You know, there's a lot to be played, but man, as they start progressing towards that Westmer regional tournament, they got a shot. You know, they got a shot to go a long way with this ball club. First bad series down the court.
Yeah.
For Alleman.
Good idea, just a little high. We got equipment timeout here.
Yeah.
Vallejo's getting his shoe tied up.
Alleman's going to pick him up full court now, and we'll see what that kind of pressure does.
Well, let's see if that, you know, a lot of times that forces that pace to get picked up, and you get a little wild and throw up some shots maybe you don't want to take. So let's see what happens here. See how the Panthers handle it.
Well, there's a lot of quickness in this league, a lot of pressure defenses. So when you see Quincy, and
there we go. They got what they wanted. Panthers turn it over.
Oh, nice move. That shot looked
long
like it was blocked there. That time shot up by Dave Fry. It didn't go.
Brewster, good job on the boards. Had a body on a body there. Jermaine Dotson, long 3 off the iron. Won't go. There's Brewster for the rebound. Bounces it off his own foot.
Yep.
Seward comes up with it.
That's good pressure.
That's got to go Panther way. Alleman hand in there. Quick hands by the Alleman Pioneers.
Good call by the official.
Good thing because that pass was to nobody.
That's right.
There was a cutter there when he threw it, but he was long gone when that ball was coming through there.
Exactly right.
6-2, Pioneers with the early lead.
There's a
Vallejo, good inbounds pass.
Another good look inside by UT. 2 easy baskets inside off of beautiful passes.
Good pass and good job by Vallejo keeping his man off his
Into
back.
Jackson, that's deep in there, but he gets the shot partially blocked.
Brewster, another board off the partial block. He brings it up. Free throw line. Going to work the perimeter now. Panthers are not strangers to that three-point line.
No, they're not.
Tell you what, that last week against Rock Island, that's kind of got them going. Dotson hit some big threes.
Like that one? That was a beautiful shot by Dotson. You talk about three-pointers. Dotson, Brewster, and Seward are all three in the top 10 in three-point shots as the Panthers went deep against Rock Island last week. So they're doing a nice job there. Alleman with the ball leans in and draws a foul. Nice job that time by number 40, Ryan Jones, the 6'3" junior. Got the Panthers up in the air, and all of a sudden, the foul is called.
Well, you see more and more of that anymore. You get a guy, all the kids want to block shots, so you give a little ball fake, and the guy will leap. And
you and I have laughed all this time about things that announcers say, and I've always wondered, what's the difference between a shot that's partially blocked and blocked? Do you?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's like that near miss you're always talking about, you know? Now, define a near miss for me.
So anyway, from now on, it's either going to be blocked or not. Not going to do this partially blocked thing again.
Second one's up, bounces around.
I guess if you eat the leather of the basketball when it's driven back into your face, I guess that's really
a full block. Not one of those fingertip jobs.
Definitely not partially. So sometimes
Brewster,
I think it's partially blocked and partially fouled, though. Sometimes I think that's it.
Vallejo finds Jimenez. Oh. Jimenez has an idea. He's going to penetrate, put it up left-handed off the board, won't go. Panthers there for the rebound. Jimenez comes out with it. Littlest guy on the floor. Right guy at the right spot.
I'll tell you, he's a scrapper, and he's been a major impact player in with this ball club this year.
Brewster on the dribble. Pulls it up on the baseline. He's stuck. No place to go, and he walks.
Yeah. And he did.
Bad place to
go.
Bad place to pick up that dribble, though.
And Alleman had those hands straight up in the air and just cut off. The only place he had to go was out of bounds.
Panthers with a little full court pressure here.
Yep.
Oh, Jimenez reaches in, picks his pocket. Crossover dribble, gets him up in the air, puts it up.
Look at that.
Oh, won't go.
Coach. Isn't that something? Boy, the 8-7 lead by the Pioneers, and Jimenez just stripped that ball perfectly.
That foul's going to go on Tyler Ryan, I believe. Jimenez is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. Pioneers lead by 1, 8-7 here. 3:30 left in the first quarter.
Very exciting first quarter here.
A little strong.
Win this ball game, Panthers are going to have to shoot, I think.
Who had that foul for the Panthers? Was that Brewster?
Coach, I don't know.
I believe it was.
Yeah.
Well, he gets it.
The next one he gets, I'll check that board real close.
I think I saw 34 on the board there. So Jimenez second one, he gets that one. Knots it at 8. Got some subs coming in. Here comes Patrick Vinke in for Jimenez now. Vinke will come in and give you all he's got.
You bet. Well, that tandem at point guard gives the Panthers a lot of hustle, a lot of endurance, and they're going to stay on you the whole ball game.
Well, and when you got two guys like that, those guys can afford to play hard every single second they're in there.
Yeah, Tyler Ryan forced that ball in there, made a nice move, had an open shot for the free throw line, but it won't go down, and U.T.H.S. has the ball.
High for the rebound. Good job. Good box out by the Panthers. Panthers setting up a play now. Brewster's trying to get him organized. He's on the dribble.
Well, they got Jackson about 45 feet away from the basket on Brewster. Steele there. Jackson.
There's Vinke. We got 2-on-1 behind the back. The Vallejo off the boards won't go. Vinke gets the rebound. Up too strong. A little excitement for you there.
Play, but it was exciting. I know that much.
Got the fans oohing on a little on that one.
Keith Schulte is in the lineup, by the way, for Alleman. He came in at one of those breaks that we had there. I missed him. I apologize for that. Keith's a 6'6" junior, and he's been an impact player off the bench here in the last couple weeks. Went kind of from a starting role to a six-man and has done a great job.
And he's one of those young men that had to fight through that adversity. There's Dotson from the line. He likes that spot. Ooh, just a little short. Look good from here.
Yeah, it looked real good from here.
But young Mr. Schulte has contributed during that run of
nice drive there.
Short-handed players. Tyler Ryan with the hoop.
Tyler Ryan on that one. I also got Jimmy Conroy in for the Pioneers. Number 32 is in the ball game. So Another sub out there for Alleman. And you mentioned it before, sometimes the adversity that they went through.
stops, pops, too strong, won't go.
Off the rebound. Conroy with the ball, deep pass. Oh my, almost a great play there by number 22, Tyler Ryan, but just a little
He was
bit
way
deep.
behind everybody.
When that pass was thrown, I thought there wasn't a chance in the world anybody was going to touch that one.
And he was 15 feet behind everybody. We got guys pushing and shoving. Coach Schulte's upset.
Looks like Seward's going to pick up an intentional foul there.
Yeah, I think the referee signaled an intentional foul. 33, yeah, that's Seward. He's going to pick up an intentional foul, which give the Pioneers 2 shots. Coach Hunter's talking to Seward now.
Yeah.
We got subs ready to come in here. We got Jeremy Harris and David Jimenez waiting at the bench, but we're sorting things out.
Right. We're going to get 2 free throws here by number 22 as Tyler Ryan. That was the young man who was fouled. The out of bounds will come after the intentional foul down underneath the basket. It'll be under the Alleman under the UT basket down there, but it will be Alleman's possession.
Ryan makes the first one.
And they're both 12-8 lead now. A couple subs for the Panthers coming in here.
Here comes Harris now and Jimenez into the lineup, and Vallejo and Seward will go to the bench.
1:32 to go here. Take a look at these kinds of plays. We end up with 2 made free throws, and we'll see if they get a basket off of this thing. Makes it a big 4-point.
Yeah, it could be a
4-point.
Could be a big swing. It could be as much as 6 points because the Panthers lost the possession on the foul.
Exactly right. And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see anything that happened.
Well, there was something. There's Vinky making nice anticipation, but
Vinky is over there, and number 22, Tyler
Ryan lost his footing.
They're out after each other.
They were battling. Looked like a defensive back and a wide receiver over there. Then
yes.
You get one bump. You get one bump. Is that what it is?
That 5-yard thing
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't know about that. But I'll tell you what, it's an aggressive game. It's a Western Big 6 game. Schulte with the ball. Nice entry pass to Jackson. Little left-handed shot won't go. Good pressure by UT on that without fouling.
Yeah. Pretty nice shot though. That left hand. That was a good-looking shot there. He's not left-handed, is he?
Well, I don't think so. But
here's Vinky on the penetration. He kicks it back out to Brewster. He's got it at the top of the circle.
It's too bad we don't do as many games as we used to. We knew left hand, right hand.
Yeah.
We knew
guys' moves and stuff. Yeah.
That they were going to make. We had it pretty well scouted there, but when you do a couple games a year, we're not quite as sharp. So we apologize for that one too.
Vinky penetrates, kicks it to Harris. Panthers got it down to 30 seconds. They might just hang on here and take nothing but a layup.
Yeah.
Be satisfied to take that last shot. They trail 12-8.
Well,
Vinky with the ball.
Playing good defense by the Pioneers, though.
Dotson takes a look at the clock. 18 seconds. 15 now. Coach Hunter off the bench, yelling in a play. The Panthers are going to set something up here. 10-second mark. Jimenez dribbles. Oh, he loses his dribble.
Look at this
ball ahead
here. Oh, foul on about the last 3 seconds. A beautiful move that time by, was that Conroy?
That's Jimmy Conroy.
You bet. I didn't think he had a chance of catching that ball and not traveling, and yet he made it all the way.
And he caught it and changed directions, and Jeremy Harris was running him down from behind and took a swipe at him and fouled him, so it didn't make the hoop, but he'll go to the line, shoot a pair here with only 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Pioneers' chance to stretch that lead out. Conroy hits the first one.
Cole Schmidt, number 24, comes in. I believe he's coming in anyway. He's reported in. He's coming in the ball game. Peisel's back in the ball game also. Tyler Ryan's going to sit down. Schulte's going to sit down here with 3 seconds to go.
Here's Conroy with his second now.
A little bit off the front iron.
Time's out, won't count if it goes.
Well, here at the end of the first quarter, an exciting first quarter with the intentional foul and the free throws and so forth allowed Alleman to build that 13-8 lead. We're going to take a short break. We're back with second quarter action in just a minute.
It was called the greatest generation any society has ever produced. They were ordinary people who half a century ago did nothing less than help save the world. Millions served in uniform, millions more served at home, and nearly 500,000 gave their lives. And yet there is no national memorial to honor their sacrifice. It is time to say thank you.
Call now and help build the National World War II Memorial.
And Alleman, the visiting team, leads 13-8 over the UT Panthers. We got some stats leaders in the conference here. If you take a look at the Western Big Six conference stats, U.T.H.S. Jackson from Alleman is averaging 17 points a ball game here. He's the second leading scorer, and David Fry is averaging 11.7. Jermaine Dotson from UT is also averaging 11.7 for the Panthers in the conference games.
Well, Brewster from the arc, and he hits it. So the Panthers come out firing from that three-point arc, cut the lead to 2.
Alleman back quickly, still looking to try to get that ball inside, it looks like. Jackson against Vallejo in there. Nice pass, Conroy. Double pump that time with no place to go. Good steal.
Jimenez picks his pocket. Jimenez is the little guy under the board there. And he gives it away. Well,
that ball's going faster than the bodies are going right now, Coach. Peisel with the ball. 3 guys surround him. Long three-pointer. Going to go deep.
We got to push.
Fry.
Somebody's pushing.
Dave Fry on a long 3 that won't go.
Might be Jackson here, Coach. Yeah, I believe it's going to be Latif. That's to be his first foul.
Back in the lineup for Alleman, Tyler Ryan comes in, and number 33, Dave Fry, is going to sit down. Second sub coming in will be number 40, Ryan Jones, coming in, and Conroy will sit down. So,
and the Pioneers continue to pick up full court here. Going to make the Panthers handle the ball, the whole court. They've created 1 turnover off their press.
Right. Well, and UT, I think, has only got 1 good shot on breaking this. So sometimes you hope if you can break a press, you get a real good shot off of it.
Yeah, or if you can do it a couple times in a row, they might back off a little bit. And
that's right.
But Brewster turnaround fadeaway, catches a little of the glass.
Well, stepped out of bounds. Well, I'll tell you, it's a little sloppy right now, but I'll tell you, both teams are playing real hard. That's what you know, some nights you play better than other nights, but if they just play hard, and in the Western Big Six, you can just about guarantee that's going to happen every Friday night.
And if you don't play hard, you're going to go home a loser.
Oh,
guaranteed.
I
don't care who you're playing in this conference.
Exactly right. And I'll tell you, last week was a perfect example of that. I know you and I sat here and watched that Rock Island ball game, and I don't think Rock Island played as hard as UT played in that ball game. Curtis
Brewster, another big 3. 2 threes for Curtis Brewster as we start the second quarter, and the Panthers take the lead with 6 unanswered points, 14-13.
Well, UT's doing a nice job of, oh my.
Well, that's a pretty blatant foul right there.
Man alive. That was a hard foul. I've heard of hard fouls. That was a real hard foul.
Well, did he just lose his balance, or did he?
I hope so.
I mean, I just caught the end of it.
Yeah. He went at him real hard, but maybe he just didn't think he was going to pull up as quickly or something. But
definitely knocked him down, whatever it was. That's David Jimenez that we're talking about with the foul.
The Panthers is it's a 3-point shot, which makes it 3 free throws. So Tyler Ryan's going to have a chance to build a little lead here. It's 14-14 now as he ties that ball game with the first of 3. As a substitute ready to come in for the Panthers after the second free throw.
Seward's coming back. Who's he going to get here? He's going to get Vinky.
Well, for a while there, the Panthers went with the smaller lineup, going with Vinky and Jimenez at the same time. For Alleman, number 54 comes in the game. That's Jacob Steele. He's a 6'4" junior. And a real physical-looking football player inside. I almost said football player, but he's a very physical basketball player. We know that. And that's the guy you want in there right now.
Tyler Ryan makes him pay for that foul.
16-14, 6:17 to go here in the second quarter.
They're going to try to trap Brewster. He dribbles through the press, gets it off to Seward. He takes a look.
Like they're going to run and jump
out
a little bit on their defense right now. Nice play defensively by Steele. Ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. And drew the foul. I'll tell you, Ryan Jones does a nice job of taking the ball to the basket and drawing that contact. Coach Hunter's looking for a timeout over there, looks like, right now.
Coach Hunter is going to take a 20. Well, the Panthers are just a little bit disorganized right now, and Dotson was getting after Vallejo pretty good there because D'Amico flashed the line. Dotson lobbed a little pass in there. D'Amico was heading back for the baseline and left Steele, I believe it was standing there for Alleman to catch the pass.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he broke to the ball a whole lot better than D'Amico did on that particular one, for sure. You know, other than the Brewster, the 2 threes that Brewster's put in here early in this quarter, why it could be a nice lead here by Alleman, the way this quarter is being played out right now. Both coaches are doing a nice job of extending this 20-second timeout into about a 40-second timeout. And that's, you know, as a former official, that is our job to make sure that doesn't happen like that. That's why they give you 20-second timeouts. And last week I thought, they did a real nice job of getting them in and out of those huddles quickly. And coaches, I'm going to coach until you tell me to come out here.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you ever put the ball on the floor and start counting, Coach?
I've done that, yeah.
Ryan Jones hits the first one. Alleman tough from the line. They've only missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 out of 10. Well, that did it.
You know,
never fails, does it?
As soon as you started counting, I knew that he was in trouble on that free throw.
9 out of 11 instead. That's a long 2. He hits.
There you go.
Well, the Panthers are hanging in there long range.
Well, they're shooting the ball well. I mean, they've made some turnovers and haven't got some shots down the floor.
Oh, turnover by the Pioneers.
But when they've shot it, it's gone down.
Here we go. Well, let's see if they can come down. The Pioneers by 1, 17-16, 5:30 left here in the first half. It's Hall of Fame night here at the Panther Den. Stick around. We'll bring you that Hall of Fame introduction. We got Jimenez takes that ball hard to the hole. He picks up a foul.
Well, G.J. Mama going into the Hall of Fame this time around. What a neat young man. He is. A lot of contributions he made here to United Township High School in northern Iowa and out into the business world now. He's been very successful everywhere he's gone, and he's done it by doing the right things.
Jimenez gets that hometown roll. 17-17. He ties it. He could take the lead now. Panthers take the lead on this second one.
Jackson's going to come in again to replace Jacob Steele. Steele gave him some good minutes. He had 2 steals. Go figure, huh?
Is that just a nickname, or is that really his name? Jimenez, second one, nothing but net. Panthers up by 1.
Yeah. Panthers pressure defense at the half-court level.
Ball's loose. Seaward after it.
Cole Schmidt having a little trouble handling that ball. Skip pass. Ryan Jones and inside to Jackson. That's
double down on Jackson. Looks like they're going to collapse on him.
Nice job on him. That ball's loose.
Ball comes out. Jimenez takes a look. That's probably a good decision. He really didn't have anything good there. There's Brewster. Long 3. Comes up short.
And Panthers slow getting back. And a hard
Nicely
foul.
done. Nicely done. And Brewster said, no, I'm just trying to block that shot. No, I'm not trying to hurt you. He helps Jackson up.
That's the worst part about that early 3 is that generally, when you bring that one up, there's nobody back, and all of a sudden
it's a long rebound, and boy, we're off to the races.
Off they go, and I'll tell you, Alleman took advantage of that.
You know, Tyler Ryan made a nice little touch pass there to Jackson on that break, and I think he came down and turned his ankle a little bit. He limping around a little bit when he got up.
Yeah. Jackson at the line. UT leads 18-17, 4:43 to go here in the second quarter. First free throw is good. We're tied at 18. A couple subs coming in.
That's Benny Sacco for the sophomore for the Panthers, 6'2", 3-inch sophomore.
Jimmy Conroy's coming in at 6'3", a junior for the Pioneers. And Tyler Ryan is going to sit down a little bit. He is still limping, Coach.
He might have rolled that ankle a little bit when he was concentrating on making that pass, and you don't always get a choice of how you're going to land.
Yeah.
Well, Jackson hits them both. Pioneers by 1. 19-18. Pioneers going to try to trap. Jimenez, Dotson in the corner. Back to Jimenez.
Turned that tempo up just a little bit.
Finds Sacco underneath. A little ball fake. He loses the handle.
Nice idea, though, and a beautiful pass. I was going to say that Alleman just looks like they've turned that defense up a couple notches. They looked a lot quicker those last 2 UT possessions than they have done up until now. So we'll see if that's something they're going to try to play the whole rest of the ball game. If they do that, UT's going to have trouble finding shots all of that one.
Now, Sacco found a little opening underneath there.
Jackson on 2. Got a foul against
We got a foul on Alleman. Basket's going to go, though, right? Count that basket, Coach?
Yes, count that basket.
So that's Jackson with the hoop.
That's a good call there.
And a foul on, 14, I missed who the foul was.
14, Mark Peisel.
That's his second.
Peisel's going to come out.
14 fouls now.
Schulte's going to replace him. Alleman going with a little bigger lineup. Peisel at 6'1" comes out. Schulte coming in at 6'6".
Oh, Jimenez. Boy, both teams had a little trouble dribbling that ball tonight.
Yeah.
Vallejo, one dribble and stop. Not a good idea, D'Amico, but he gets
3 on 2.
Dotson from the free throw line gets the bounce. D'Amico, Vallejo. He gets a rebound, but he's.
Yeah, Coach Hunter would like to see that call, but I think the foul was called as he was landing.
Yeah, and if he, and in order for that basket to count, we'd have to suspend the traveling rules for a few, just for a few seconds.
Yeah, okay, that also. But hey, Panther fans want it.
And it's not a shooting foul, so the Panthers just inbounds underneath there. That's a foul was on Ryan Jones, by the way.
We got bodies all over the place. You know, with enough people juggling the ball around a little bit, sometimes you wonder, you know, a little too much air in the ball.
Or is it a brand new ball? Sometimes those things are a little greasy, you know.
Yeah.
Vallejo comes out of there. Does he get it? No.
Oh, look out. Man,
we're heading into the crowd.
What hustle there.
Ball goes back to the Panthers. A lot of fans down here.
Coming off a little bit of a thigh bruise. He picked that up last night in practice. He kind of took a charge and took that knee in the thigh. And they're trying to get subs in the game, and the officials didn't see that one. Though. But anyway, he recovered pretty well here because he's playing very well in this first half.
Get that thing good and warm. Be stiff tomorrow probably.
Yep. Well, he has to keep moving too, and that's why he's going to be out there most of the time. And even at the break time, I'd have him up walking around somewhere.
Well, here's Jimenez on the dribble. Panthers setting something up. Kick it to Seward. He's got an idea. Dribble. Stops. Pops. Won't go. Battle for the board.
Jackson on a big rebound. Outlet pass. Look at this. Schulte going to go 3. Nothing but net. Keith Schulte at 6'6" buries the 3. Coach Hunter is about halfway down the court talking to the official.
And we got a timeout here as the Alleman starts to pull away a little bit. It was 2:58 left in the first half. Alleman leads it 24-18. We'll take a break and be right back after this timeout. This is Jim Smith along with Jim Sanders. Hall of Fame night at the Panther Den. DJ Mummy will be inducted at halftime. Stay with us for that ceremony. Hopefully we'll be able to pick that up on our microphones, and so you can hear the introduction and the fine things said about the young man who's so deservedly being inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight. Well, Panthers trail by 6. Just under 3 minutes here in the first half. Brewster on the dribble for the Panthers. Alleman playing their tough man-to-man.
Alleman's playing very well defensively right now, and they broke down once early, but it didn't hurt them. And lately they've been in the right place at the right time.
Well, they're anticipating everything the Panthers are doing right now, and Panthers aren't. There's a good example of it right there.
Beautiful. Cole Schmidt just closed down on that one. It made a beautiful play defensively. Tries to draw a foul there, but sometimes as a referee, and these are good officials, you caused all that.
Yeah, he was trying to force one up there and draw a foul.
Right. Now the difference, Ryan Jones on the other hand, is getting off a decent shot, leaning in and getting a good shot off. That's a lot different than what we saw there. So I'm sure Coach Schulte wasn't real excited about that one.
Sacco from the corner gets his own rebound.
Ooh, almost makes it.
Goes back, puts it up strong off the glass, wouldn't go.
Good example of following your shot that time, though. So
I better put Benny in the book here.
Foul that time is on Keith Schulte. That's his first foul. That's the 6th team foul on Alleman. UT has 6 fouls also.
Ben Sacco is going to go to line, shoot 2. Pioneers still by 6. Make it 5 as Sacco hits the first. 24-19.
Well, Tyler Ryan's going to come back, and he's still limping, though. I'll tell you, Cole Schmidt's going to go out, but Ryan's still limping a little bit. Now, being the old conservative coach that I was, I'd say he probably twisted an ankle because he didn't have high enough socks on. We're into the we're into that.
And having coached with you for many years, I'm sure you're right.
It's a sock thing.
It's a sock thing. Vicky,
Whoa,
nice spin
Vicky
move
on a
off the glass,
spin
wouldn't
move.
go. He's going to get the rebound. No, he isn't.
Oh,
Jackson.
my. Did Jackson close on that ball or what?
See, I thought, look out. Heads up. Heads up, Mr. Herrick. I know you're down there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Right on the sidelines. He was the person that was most wide open, I'll say that.
That's a good idea, but that ball was still rising as it went out of bounds.
Well, it was, the higher it was rising, heading out of bounds, the higher Coach Schulte went up off the ground over by that Alleman Pioneer bench. That you get a nice 5-point lead with 1:50 to go in the half. You don't need that one.
I was going to say, Panthers get a break here, a chance to cut into that lead 2 times in a row now. They trail by 5. 1:40 left in the first half.
Boy, Coach Schulte's working hard over there. I mean, he's enthusiastic, I'll tell you that, and he's got a love of the game, and he's working these kids all the way through. Benke goes down. Man-to-man defense still real good. Job done by Alleman.
Benke dribbled it on the line.
He did, and then he kicked out of bounds anyway. It was going to happen eventually.
Boy, I don't know. You're heading down into dangerous territory anyway.
Yep.
Because they take that ball to the baseline. I've been watching Alleman. They are like vultures, boy. They're coming right after them. They're going to pin you on that baseline and make you turn the ball over.
And we've talked about that a couple times. You know, a lot of in the old days, you know, you never let a guy go to the baseline. Never give him the baseline.
Right.
But today, a lot of the defensive schemes, you're going to get such great help.
Yeah.
You can force that guy
Force him to the
board.
baseline, and then
you do that, and there's no shot back here, and there's nobody to pass the ball to. So a nice job several times tonight, really, by Alleman, forcing the guy to the baseline and then taking away any shot he might have. Schulte. 3 seconds.
Yeah, we got 3 seconds in there. So who was in there? The Jackson will stay a little long. Maybe thought there was a shot coming. He was just getting rebounding position.
Well, they were penetrating, and he was looking to get open, but this never got him the ball.
Well, we're under a minute here. 50 seconds remain. Panthers still trail by 5. They have the ball.
Well, UT needs to get a shot.
They haven't had a very good shot here lately. They've turned the ball over last couple times down the floor.
And then since that time, neither team's actually got a real decent shot. No. Panthers look like, again, like they may be going for that one shot, Coach.
Pioneers going to extend their defense out and make them work a little bit. Well, maybe we're going to go for the one here. We're at 25-second mark. They'll take a layup, I'm sure, but they're going to work a little time off the clock here. And Alleman's playing good defense. Vallejo from the arc, and he drops it.
Shot.
7 points for D'Amico Vallejo.
10 seconds to go. 3-point lead by Alleman. Jackson with the ball with 6.
Panthers with a little pressure.
Conroy takes the shot. Oh, Jackson got a chance. Shot up. Not going to count.
They wave it off.
Count. He was late getting it off.
You could hear the buzzer. You could actually hear the buzzer go off as opposed to last week. So,
wow, a nice call by the official. We're at halftime here, the Panther Den, with the Alleman Pioneers leading UT 24-21, and we're about ready at this point in time for the presentation. We'll take a short break and let them set up for the Hall of Fame induction, and then we will then let us go ahead and try to cover that for you.
It was called the greatest generation any society has ever produced. They were ordinary people who half a century ago did nothing less than help save the world. Millions served in uniform, millions more served at home, and nearly 500,000 gave their lives. And yet there is no national memorial to honor their sacrifice. It is time to say thank you.
Call now and help build the National World War II Memorial.
Slugger's Pizza. To cure those hunger pains either before or after the game, stop at Slugger's Pizza in Silvis. Sausage, taco, or chicken fajita are some of the favorites, along with our awesome Slugger's bread. Dine in or carry out. 792-9100. Try our lunch buffet 11 to 1, 7 days a week. Tuesday evenings 5 to 7. Slugger's Pizza, located at 637 First Street, Silvis. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Slugger's Pizza.
At this time, been selected for induction into the United Township Hall of Fame for the year 2000. That is DJ Mama. He's being escorted tonight by Candy Scott, who's president of the Liberties Club. While at United Township, this 1990 graduate was voted an All-State Offensive Guard and All-Conference Offensive Guard and Defensive Linebacker. He played both roles. He was team captain. Not only was DJ an outstanding athlete, he was a very capable leader, serving as president of the National Honor Society and Veterans Club. After graduating from United Township, DJ attended the University of North Iowa, where he played football. He was an all-conference offensive center all 4 years. He was the team's most valuable player, team captain, and an All-American in 1994. DJ earned a degree in business administration from Northern Iowa in 1994 and a master's in business administration in 1997. He is married to Karen Elizabeth Mama, has a daughter, and lives in Boone, Iowa, where he serves his local community through the Chamber of Commerce. Let's have a big hand for DJ, a full inductee of the U.T. Hall of Fame. Please join DJ and the rest of us afterwards in the cafeteria for refreshments and treats. Thank you.
To DJ Mama. Coach, we were talking at the break here a little bit about how in my last year of coaching, I had the opportunity to coach DJ when he was a junior, and then you had him your first year as the head coach here in his senior season and was involved with his recruiting and so forth and so on. So we both had some firsthand contact with him, and what a pleasure to coach him when he was
I tell you, what a fine young man. He's every bit as deserving of this Hall of Fame recognition as anybody we've ever put in there for.
You bet, you bet. Powerful inductee, and you know, he's
and a good family. I mean, the Mama family's been here at UT. Dad's been very involved in the junior Panther football over the years and given countless hours to the young people of our school district here at United Township, and his older brother David is a teacher and a coach as well. And
good family.
Just good people.
Right. Good people. And you know, I had a chance before the game to visit with he and his family, see the young daughter. She's just a cutie, and they're just, you talk about proud parents, you know. It's quite a nice evening here, and there'll be that celebration later. Get a chance to visit with them afterwards. So we're excited about his induction into the Hall of Fame. We're excited about a great basketball game going on here, and we're into second half action with Alleman having the first possession. See if they can build on that 2-point lead. Penetration. UT's doing a nice job of cutting off any shots out there. I'll tell you that. There are not many open looks.
Well, that wasn't very, Alleman trying a little different pattern there on offense, and Panthers were up to the task on that trip. We'll see as it goes. Well, here's Brewster now. Panthers looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. And there are no strangers to that 3 ball. They'll fire those babies up. That's how we cut the lead from 5-2 right before the horn.
Nice play.
D'Amico Vallejo comes off the screen, rolls, just doesn't get the bounce off the glass.
Good looking play though. Panthers got a good shot. Long three, in and out. Good offensive putback though, but the ball still won't go.
Vallejo, another board. Quickly out to Brewster. We got 2-on-2. Seaward, long three. There's that three ball.
He'll bury that one about every time.
Well, the Panthers take the lead.
Yep.
They rally from 24-19 before the end of the half to 25-24 lead on two long threes.
Yep. Well, and you also, the look that UT got, the seaward shot was so much better than the Alleman shot there on the three. So Panthers doing a nice job again. Opened up well to start the second quarter and doing the same thing here to start the third quarter.
Brewster on the drive, pulls up, pops, won't go, gets his own rebound, back up, blocked.
Offense coming.
David Jimenez, quick feet boy, stepped in there, anticipated Ryan Jones's move. Ref said he had his feet stopped, so the Alleman coaches don't like it, but
no, it happened unfortunately kind of right in front of them, so
tough call.
But unfortunately, so when you lean in like that, you know, occasionally a defensive player is going to have position, and now we had a pretty good look at that, and I thought that was a pretty good call.
Well, like I said, he anticipated it very well.
You know he's going to take it to the basket. He's going to try to lean in a little.
Brewster turnaround won't go.
Couple of good looks there by UT. Nice pass. Going to get that shot off. Didn't cut him off that time as Ryan Jones takes that ball to the basket. Strong again.
I like Ryan Jones going to that hoop. Well, Jimenez returns the favor. He's going to pick up his second foul here.
Again, a good foul. I mean, UT did, again, even though he got the baseline, UT couldn't quite trap him behind the board, but they sure put a lot of pressure on that shot.
Well, Jones hits his first. That's his 8th point on the night. He had 7 in the first half.
Well, he played quite a while here already, and then we are tied up and a lead right now by the Alleman Pioneers. Number 32 comes in the ballgame. That's Jimmy Conroy. And number 22, Tyler Ryan, is going to sit down again. And
I forgot to look and see if he is still limping.
Well, he doesn't look he doesn't look comfortable over there sitting on the bench right now. So it's something, again, that probably tightened up a little bit at halftime, and it'll make it difficult.
Brewster drives the lane, puts up a shot. Alleman all over the boards, but they fight each other, and the ball goes off them, and the Panthers will take the ball, inbounds it under their own basket. Panthers set up their inbounds play now.
See if they've got a special play here to get a good shot, and see if UT can take that lead again.
Seaward all the way out top to Jimenez.
That one always makes me just a tad nervous, but it works for the Panthers, and Panthers got the offense set back up again.
Here we go. Dotson pops out, shoots the three. Nothing but net. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes for the Panthers so far tonight.
Makes a big difference. 28-26 lead for the Panthers. Alleman trying to work that ball inside.
Little high post there. Jackson stops pop. Boy, he's got some hops, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, and quickness to the ball. But that ball didn't go down, so Alleman's taking a lot of two-point shots right now and shooting free throws.
Yeah.
Panthers are firing threes. We'll see how those two philosophies will play out here tonight. Again, it's another good situation. Three-point shooters in their own gym. Panthers got a much better opportunity, obviously.
I think we're going to get it. Oh, I thought we were going to have a walk there. I think Brewster's going to get called for the foul.
And you just got to take it. When they call it, just take it.
3 fouls on Brewster now. Second team foul for the Panthers this half. So Brewster's got to be careful. Here comes Sacco off the bench. Probably going to get Brewster. Jackson with the shot, won't go.
Heisel on a nice offensive board, and he's going to get fouled. I'll tell you what, Alleman's not shooting the ball well, but they're getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they are. Jimenez going to pick up a foul there. He thought he was pushed, but he's doing a little too much talking to the refs. He's not going to get called.
No.
By getting up and barking at the ref. I'll tell you that right now.
The ref now is talking to him, and that's not a good sign. When the refs have to start talking to you, you're doing way too much talking. And getting back to the officiating thing again, I was very receptive if coaches wanted to visit about things. That's their job. But it wasn't my job to listen to 16, 17-year-old kids talk to me.
Right.
That's not,
Right.
and nowhere in my job description do I have to listen to players complain. And I'll tell you what, I've never seen an official where doing that is ever going to get you a call.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying officials will call something against you because you're talking about. You're sure not going to get that questionable call. I'll guarantee that.
Steele by the Pioneers. We got a point blank one, won't go.
Can't put that ball down. We're tied though, 28 all, 4:20 to go. We haven't settled much yet, Coach.
No, we got a quarter and a half to play,
Yep.
and we're all knotted up here at 28.
Well, that's
Seaward on the
foul
far
going
wing.
through there.
Steps inside the
Yikes.
line, pops in along too. B.J. Seaward, 5 points, all in the second half.
Alleman gets the ball down quickly, gets the ball to Conroy. He's going to put the 3 up there, and there's a 3 ball for Alleman now. 31-30 with 3:54 to go. You figure somewhere along the line, Alleman's going to heat up a little bit, and Conroy put that one down for him. Bad pass.
Well, here comes the Pioneers.
Conroy takes the ball to the hoop. Blocking and count it. Conroy, 5 points in a row, a 3-pointer, and a good drive to the lane, and a foul. Chance for 6 points real quick, 33-30 lead. And UT is going to call a timeout. And I know one thing here. Coach is going to go, he's going to go full or no? He's going to go full. Let's take a short break. We'll talk about this timeout in just a minute. We'll be back after this timeout. Woo. Had a little quick action there by Alleman to build a 3-point lead. I was going to mention at the break there that how Coach Hunter, I think, has done a wonderful job. I mean, he may not have any timeouts when this game's over. But I'll tell you one thing. Every time Alleman's put together a couple baskets in a row, he's used a timeout to slow. And each time it's worked to kind of slow that momentum down just a little bit.
And we talked about it during the timeout here that while we're off the air, that the Panthers are just a little bit disorganized, a little out of sync right now. So
Exactly.
let's see if that timeout pays off for the Panthers. See if they come down and answer with the hoop.
Well, it did cause a missed free throw, maybe. So nothing else. You saved a point there. He's out of bounds, and Coach Hunter is going to want the fact that he was knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Coach Hunter wants that call where he's got a little push out of bounds there.
Evidently, there's no coaching box anymore.
Well, it extends out there quite a bit. So.
Evidently, Western Big Six has decided that there is no coaching box. Conroy leans in. Nice look there. That's a nice pass. A nice shot. Won't go.
Well, Joe and Dotson. Dotson comes down with it for the Panthers. Gives it back to Vinky. He'll bring it up. And the Panthers set up their offense, looking to cut into that 3-point lead. They can get within 1 or tie it here. Dotson has an idea, steps just inside the line, bounces around off the iron, won't go. Battle for the rebound. And it's going to go to the Panthers on a loose ball.
Good hustle down there. Both teams hustled real well that time. Real well getting to that ball. Officials did a nice job of getting in there. I don't think there was any problems, but that's good preventative officiating. Schulte's going to come in for the Alleman Pioneers. He'll replace Peisel, and Peisel will sit down for just a minute.
And the Panthers will inbound the ball into their own basket. 2:42 now left here in the third quarter. Panthers trail by 3. Alleman 33-30, leading here in the second half. Battle for the ball. Let's see which way it goes. It's going to go off Ryan Jones, and the Panthers will inbound it over by Coach Schulte, who has a word of encouragement for his team.
Yes, he did.
Or something.
We have a great angle here to just watch the coaches work, and you know, Coach Schulte is a lot more animated most of the time than Coach Hunter. Coach Hunter sees something or something happens, and he's up quick, and he reacts and gets back down and gets back to coaching again. So different styles, but it can be equally successful.
Vinky drives, kicks, Seaward, long 3. Sacco. Sacco's going to pick up that foul, I believe.
Yeah, I think he is too.
He jumped in there. That's his first.
I don't know how much contact there was there, but Jackson did move from great position to on the E.
Well, Benny's a pretty good football player
yes,
too.
He is. Yes, he is. Benny went right after the ball. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, the Pioneers are going to try to extend that lead now. Several trips now without anybody scoring their basket here.
33-30, 2:07 to go here. Conroy again. He's going to draw that foul.
Alleman this half has done a great job of penetrating and drawing the foul.
Yeah. Well, and you analyze this if you're watching this and you got, want to replay it if you're taping it. Kind of take a look at when UT is forced, I want to say forced to go baseline, they end up behind the bankboard. And Alleman, as they're taking the baseline, end up being at least in position to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And it's only a difference of about a foot and maybe 2 feet, but it's a difference between shooting free throws and turnovers.
Well, we got John Sterling coming in now for Seward, and Curtis Brewster back in the game. Patrick Vinke will go to the bench. Conroy hits his first free throw, extends that lead to 4 now, 34-30.
Yep.
And
Nice
gets them
job
both.
there. Coming in is number 24 back in for Alleman. That's Cole Schmidt. Alleman's got Conroy and Schmidt. Number 40 is Ryan Jones. Jackson, good steal that time, but he's standing on the line. What
Just
a great
stepped
play.
on the line. Great anticipation.
And the 5th player is Schulte. So, boy, did he get there quickly. I've been impressed with Jackson. The only other time we saw him was at DeMarc when we had an opportunity to do the ball game over there also. But he shows a lot of quickness.
Jimenez comes in and gets Dotson for the Panthers. Pioneers continue their pressure.
It's fun to watch this, coach. It's two good defensive teams, and they played well all night long.
Pioneers are overplaying those passing lanes a
Oh,
little
they
bit
are.
without giving the back door
That's
cut
right.
up. At least the Panthers haven't tried it lately.
Panthers going to spread this thing out a little bit.
Well, let's
They're
see
in
what
a
we
little
got
bit
here.
of a delay. There's no question about that. Go get a hand check here.
Well, Brewster drives, and it's going to, was that Jackson's going to pick that one up? I believe it was, yes. That's his second. Second team foul. Alleman's only 2 team fouls now. Panthers.
Yeah.
Pioneers are going to be in the bonus next time they're fouled. So they're doing a better job of penetrating
Yeah, they are.
and drawing those fouls. Long over the top.
Between 3-point shots and penetrating and trying to take the ball to the basket too. You're not going to get in that bonus real quick if half your shots, let's say, are 3-pointers.
John Sterling with the ball now. He'll get it over to Brewster, guarded by Jackson.
Yep.
Vallejo takes it to the baseline,
Look at
steps
that help.
back
You
out.
see that help coming underneath there
Yeah.
that time?
Sterling gets off a quick
Nice
shot.
rebound that time. Oh, wide
Nothing but
breakaway.
green. We got a Jones behind everybody.
Nice block. Very nice block. Oh, great hustle.
Great hustle by Ben Sacco.
Late getting back, but when we got back, they got there in a hurry.
And they got all the ball. Here comes Dotson back in. He'll get Sterling. Alleman will inbounds under their basket. 1:08, third quarter.
Chunder's trying to get a little breather here towards the end of the quarter for his starters and see if that makes a difference along the way. 5-point lead for Alleman. Good penetration move. Schmidt for 3. Cole Schmidt that time.
Cole Schmidt, big 3.
6-foot junior.
Big points there. 8-point lead all of a sudden.
And
We're under a minute, 45 seconds left here in the quarter, excuse me,
I think it's
third
critical
quarter.
that UT gets something out of this possession, whether it's a last-second shot to go down or something, but they need something in the basket.
Brewster off the glass, nice
There's 2.
shot.
Now a stop by the Panthers and right back in it. Alleman's going to take a little timeout here, huh? Is that the call?
Got a 20-second.
Timeout. So let's keep it here right now. We do have some, like I said, we talked earlier about some of the leaders in the conference and scoring and so forth. You got field goal percentage guys like Jackson's rated 7th in the conference with Vallejo 8th. Your free throw percentage, you got Paizo from Alleman and Fry both shooting in that 870, 850 category.
That's a good clip
very
there.
Good, and Dotson's right behind those with 846. So there's great free throw shooting there. Ryan Jones and Brewster in that percentages also. Leading rebounder is Jackson. No real surprise there. Vallejo, though, at 7th, and Brewster at 10th in the conference. And we already mentioned the 3-point shooting that Fry and Tyler Ryan are both in the top 6, with Dotson and Brewster and Seward still in the top 10. So, if you look at this, and I've marked them, coaching things, I guess, in the greens and the oranges, and they pretty much balance out. And it would cause you to think it'd be a pretty close ball game, and it is. 25 seconds to go, third quarter action. Alleman leads by 6, and the Pioneers have the ball. Spreading it out a little bit, looking for maybe the last shot. Starting to do a little bit of a four corners thing. Jackson at the high post looking to get the ball if something breaks down. Conroy, he's been a big player in this quarter. A three, that's not going to go. We'll try a quick tip though at the very end.
Oh, we have a collision here.
Yeah,
I think Schulte and who's 24? Cole Schmidt
ran into
each other going for that loose ball. Well, here we go. We're at the end of the third quarter. The Pioneers stretch their lead to 6. It's 38-32 here at the Panther Den on Hall of Fame night, and we'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this break.
Sliders Pizza. To cure those hunger pains either before or after the game, stop at Sliders Pizza in Silvis. Sausage, taco, or chicken fajita are some of the favorites, along with our awesome Sliders bread. Dine in or carry out. 792-9100. Try our lunch buffet 11 to 1, 7 days a week. Tuesday evenings 5 to 7. Sliders Pizza, located at 637 First Street, Silvis. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sliders Pizza.
My buddy, coaching buddy, good friend, longtime friend, Jim Sanders. This is Jim Smith bringing you action. Pioneers are going to inbounds that ball. They lead by 6.
And you ask if officials ever put the ball on the floor? We did it right there.
Yeah, there it was.
Schulte for 3. That's going to be off. But a nice rebound, Jackson. Good rebound there. And Pioneers got a long shot.
Oh, we got Jackson pulling. I just happened to look up and see that. They're battling for position, and Vallejo got the upper hand or upper body a little bit there, and Jackson just kind of pulled him to the floor, and the refs caught it. So Lateef Jackson's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Oh, that's a big foul there too.
There's two quick fouls. That's Jackson's 4th foul. He got a little too much hand on Curtis Brewster that time, trying to deny the inbounds pass. And he's got 4 fouls now, and that's 4 team fouls for the Pioneers. And Coach Schulte's got to come get him. Yeah, right. That's him.
Peisel coming in to replace him. Peisel, of course, at 6'1".
Coach Schulte's talking to Jackson too. Said, shaking his head, said, "Boy, you can't do that, son. We need you too bad."
As a player, you need to know those. I mean, I'll guarantee you most players know how many points you scored. I hate to say that, but most do. But you also have to know how many fouls you have, and you can't commit a foul 84 feet away from the basket when it's going to be your 4th foul.
We had to get the ball into Jimenez. Finally, here comes the Vallejo. He'll bring it across the timeline.
Vallejo's really become a real good player. You know what, Coach? I like the way he plays.
Curtis Brewster stops and pops from the baseline, so the Panthers answer first here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, D'Amico Vallejo, he's got the tremendous hands. I was lucky enough to coach him in football as a sophomore, and he was our leading pass catcher. He had a broken thumb. There's another foul where Jimenez and Tyler Ryan are battling for position, and Jimenez goes to the floor, and Ryan picks up a foul. So Pioneers, quick spate of fouls here.
Well, I know they're in a situation right now where things are not going well, and UT's got an opportunity to get back in this ball game real quick. Another good possession here by UT, and this thing's a dogfight, because right now we talked about UT being kind of out of sync. Right now, Alleman is definitely out of sync.
And they've done it on the defensive end, which you don't see very often.
Exactly right.
Well, here we go. Panthers with the ball. They trail by 4. Brewster's got the ball. That's Jeremy Harris, who started this quarter.
And he dribbled on the out-of-bounds line.
And a good defensive pressure by the Pioneers. They just cut off his avenue, and he had no place to go but out of bounds.
Yep.
Or force a bad pass, which is they were going to steal it one way or the other.
And again, that's just good coaching. I mean, it's very, the defensive teams on both ends of the court right now are doing a nice job. Little short pop shot that time by number 22. Tyler Ryan won't go. And again, maybe that ankle, if it's bothered him, affects that jump shot a little bit.
Dotson takes it down low.
And he stepped out of bounds, Coach. He stepped out of bounds, and that pressure took him right out of bounds.
Boy, and he made that shot.
Yep.
That's a pretty tough shot coming from underneath there.
Because I was getting ready to say they got him right where they want him, behind the board again, and he still came back and got it.
Well, still 4-point lead for the Pioneers.
Now, Alleman's a little bit lucky that UT isn't closer than they are, the way they've been having some problems here early in each quarter. Actually, in each quarter they've struggled just to start with. Oh, my. Got a lot of contact on their double foul. double foul.
Must have been a good one because Jimenez is holding his chin.
Yeah.
We got Jimenez for the Panthers. He'll pick up his 4th. Tyler Ryan for the Pioneers. He'll pick up his 3rd. And that'll put Panthers over the limit now, but as a double foul, what do you just change possession on that thing? And then is that what happens?
Become the alternate possession. You go
alternate possession. All right, here we go. Here comes Seward in now. He's going to get Jimenez.
Right.
Vinky's in the ball game.
Fry came in the ball game. Number 33 is in the ball game now, along with Peisel. Ryan Jones, Schulte's in the ball game. And of course, I tell you, the guy getting a lot of playing time right now, Jimmy Conroy.
Yeah, he had a little spurt there where he kept the Pioneers going. Brewster for 3, short, won't go.
On the run, Ryan Jones, oh my, and it goes. I don't know how.
Excellent body control.
Yeah, great body control. Missed all the contact.
Because he was looked like he just stumbled or tripped a little bit there, and boy, he had enough control to get that ball off the backboard. Vinky off the dribble, penetrates, kicks it to Seward. He likes the 3. Steps inside.
Wanted a little travel there, but I don't think he did. He shuffled, but he kept the 1 foot down all the time. It was the other foot that moved 3 or 4 times. Fry, and there's going to be a foul on Vinky, of course.
Yeah, Vinky was just about a quarter of a step behind there. Right. He was working hard, but that's his first.
Yep.
Pioneers are going to go to the line, shooting 1-1 now.
The good news for UT is that big difference in foul count because of what's happened here early in this 4th quarter. It's back to what, 8-6 now.
So both teams are going to bonus
at this moment. When it was one time, what, 6-1 or
6-1, something like that. Fry hits his first. 41-36. Pioneers 5-point lead.
Well, each time so far, at least, Alleman's been able to weather that storm, that fast and furious pace UT has come up with to start each quarter. In the lineup is number 24, and again, Cole Schmidt back in. Fry is going to sit down. 5:30 to go, 42-36, Alleman.
Well, Panthers bring it up. 6-point, they trail. Of course, for the Panthers, that's only 2 possessions the way they shoot that 3 ball.
That's the truth.
Let's see what they got up their sleeves. Brewster down low, turns to the baseline, can't get there. Nice step in move.
Yep.
Good use of the glass. Curtis Brewster, 12 points on the night.
Yeah, again, Brewster keeps the Panthers in the ball game. Now the Panthers need to play some defense. Alleman running offense here. Nice spot. Conroy, nice fake. Nice move. Charge coming. You bet.
That was excellent. That was excellent position by D'Amico Vallejo. He saw it coming, stepped in, waited, didn't move.
And he was there real early.
Yes, he was. Coach Schulte doesn't like it, but...
Oh, no. And you're not. You're not going to like it, but it's a good call nevertheless.
That was Conroy, right?
Yes. I'm never asking the coaches to like it. I don't want you to like it, but it is right. That's the key, and it was. No question about it. In high school ball, you don't have that little circle you have in the NBA where you can't draw a charge. It's always going to be a block. Hey, that guy's good position. They want one there too.
Dotson for 3, short. Schulte, rebound.
Oh, look out.
Steele.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my.
Boy, point blank.
Schulte on the run to Peisel. Schmidt travels.
Well, Pioneers get a break, give it right back. Boy, the Panthers were point blank there. Seward, great anticipation on that Steele down there, and got it to Vallejo, and D'Amico a little too much touch.
Yeah, Seward's pass. I mean, you're looking for him to fire it outside somewhere as he's flying out of bounds, and he makes a perfect pass to Vallejo. Panthers just can't get a basket out of it. 42-38, 4:12 to go in the 4th quarter. Panthers running some offense, looking obviously to set up a nice shot. Oh, nice quick hands that time.
Yeah, that was good. Who was that? Was that
Boy,
Peisel?
Vinky made a nice spin move.
No.
Fry. Yeah. Good spin move of Vinky, but trouble is Vinky didn't have the ball when he headed back the other way. Well, let's take a note of this, Coach. 4:04 to go, and Coach Schulte's going to go with Jackson.
Got Jackson back in it with his 4 fouls.
And we'll see how long he lasts with those 4 fouls.
Seward takes it to the baseline. Up underneath.
Oh, my.
Oh, good use of the glass. 2-4-6-9 for Seward. And he blocks it out of bounds. B.J. Seward. Couple good trips.
Well, I tell you what, some good plays. Coach Schulte wanted to foul on that one. Of course, the Panther fans wanted to, after the pass was made, wanted a charge. A charge there. Well, this is the hardest part of a ball game for the players and the officials. Right now, everybody, every play is going to be contested. It's just a situation where, all you can hope as an official, be consistent.
And the Panthers are taking a run.
Oh, yeah.
Adam, and let's see the Pioneers weather the storm. Now, they've done pretty good at answering so far this game. Panthers come back. The Panthers they've been ahead, but never like the Pioneers have been ahead.
No, Alleman's had a couple opportunities to open the game up and just haven't been able to put UT away.
They had it at 38-30.
Right.
It's now, they've scored 4 points to the Panthers' 10 here in that stretch. There's Vinke with a foul. Too much body on him, Patrick. 9 team fouls for the Panthers. Fry's going to go to the line.
This will be the last 1-on-1 situation here for Alleman. Point I was making about officials too is that you got now it's so critical. What you've called up till now, you've got to call it. This isn't the time to call something you haven't called all ball game. If you've let them lean on them a little bit or whatever, then let them lean on them for the next 3 minutes 39 seconds. If you haven't called hand checking, don't call hand checking.
Don't start it now.
Now is not the time. And you see it happen occasionally where a game all of a sudden things that have never been fouls all of a sudden become fouls in the last 4 minutes. But these are quality Western Big Six officials, and you're not going to see that. But sometimes you do see that when you watch enough basketball. You'll see it happen at the Division I level once in a while.
Yeah. They change the complexion of the game.
No fouls, and all of a sudden we get
tough pressure by the Pioneers. Dotson for 3, too long. Vallejo rebound, won't go. Put back, won't go. Battle for the boards.
Oh my!
And Vallejo's going to pick up a foul.
Great hustle effort by the Panthers to get those 2 shots inside, and then they draw the foul, which is a great hustling effort by Vallejo again.
And that's Ryan Jones going to go to the line.
Yep. How's he been so far tonight, Coach?
Well, he's got 2 4. He's got 7, 8, 9. He's got 11 points. He's going to go to the line, try to get 12.
Okay.
I'm going to count up these free throws while Jones is shooting here.
Ahead. I'll work that while you're gone. I'll be here while you're gone. I'll be here for you. Just that kind of guy. You're not going to leave me, are you? You're not going to. Oh. Pull the string on that one just a little bit. Miss. 44-40. Alleman leads with 3:15 to go. Jimenez will replace Vinke for the Panthers. One more shot.
21 for 24, 25 from the line.
Wow, and that was good. 5-point lead, 3:15 to go. Well, if the Panthers are going to win the ball game now, they got to turn it up a notch, as you mentioned. We'll see.
3-11. Booster brings it up. And the Pioneers are continue to play tough defense. They've been very impressive all night on the defensive end. Got a little hand check there, a little hold. Ryan Jones going to pick up his 3rd foul. That'll put the Panthers in the bonus now.
So you got a chance to catch up a little bit.
Panthers got a chance to make some points without the clock running.
That's right, and that's what you need to do. And the Panthers, if they can do that and make a couple threes, well, who knows what might happen here. So
well, they can get it to 3 here.
Evans, yes.
Pair of free throws. Well, they misses the first one, so.
Nice rebound. Jackson on the rebound again. Done a nice job at, especially at times he's kind of controlled the boards. But I'll tell you, Vallejo and that crew inside have done a nice job of holding their own.
Yeah.
Alleman's going to slow the ball down a little bit here. Clearing the floor now for Ryan Jones. He's a good ball handler.
Well, I think they're gonna take some pretty good shots now. I got to think.
Conroy. Well, not a bad plan when your #1 player is in there with 4 fouls, and taking no chance of getting him out. Peisel with the ball. 5-second call coming if he doesn't get rid of it. Peisel penetrates a little bit. And back outside to Ryan Jones.
2:10 mark.
They've killed a minute, Coach.
Oh, Dotson just reached in and took that ball away.
Well, I'm sure that of all the drills you use in practice, you don't use that drill where the ball handler turns the ball and just leans right into the guy and puts the ball out in front of him. Alleman's going to take a timeout. Full timeout. Let's take a break here with 2:07 to go in the 4th quarter. The Pioneers lead 45-40, but we have a possession arrow towards Alleman, and we'll be right back. do you any good. Well, we're back. After the jump ball, the tie-up out front, it's going to be the possession arrow is towards Alleman's end, so Alleman will get the ball. But if nothing else, they had possession to start with there before, so at least now UT gets that opportunity.
Now
the possession is there.
Got the arrow going their way after this ball goes in bounds.
Okay. Ryan Jones will bring the ball across the division line, setting up with Jackson at the high post, running some cutters.
Oh, ball's loose. Still loose. And Pioneers come up with it. Still loose. There's the jump ball. Panthers get it back. Stop it right now.
Gee whiz.
Stop it.
Not what you want to see in a high school basketball game, boys.
There's no call for anybody to get angry about anything. You're playing hard. The ball's on the floor. People are going to land on you. There's going to be bone on the floor. There's going to be elbows in your back.
Exactly.
Get up and play the game.
Toughen
and be
up.
quiet.
If I ever
Both
use
sides.
the word, if I ever use the word shut up, I'd just simply say toughen up and shut up. You know, and a quick foul there.
Ryan Jones picks up number 4.
Man. Well, this may become a free throw shooting contest, Coach. We may not be out of here for a while.
Yeah, we got a minute 52. The Panthers trail by 5.
Well, it's not pretty. No, it was pretty for a while, but it hadn't been pretty for a while now. So now we'll see who survives.
Well, Brewster's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a 1-and-1. He gets the first one to go. 45-41. Pioneers by 4.
Yep.
He'll get a second shot now. And we got a lane violation on somebody.
Yeah, Seward walked in early, Coach.
So no matter what happens, the Pioneers are going to get the ball.
Right. For you young players out there, if you just watch that play, anybody outside of the free throw area there has to stay behind the three-point line until the ball hits the rim, just like everybody else has to do. So Seward walked in there, and that created a violation, so it wouldn't have counted. Jackson.
Boy, nice pass. Good hands.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
My, oh my. Vallejo's missed a couple. Jackson just missed one.
That was a nice
close.
pass from Jones.
Woo.
Latif, good hands to get it.
Yep.
Rolled around, wouldn't go. Well, 1:30 remaining here in the game. Panthers with the ball. They trail by 4. Ball's loose on the floor again. Still loose.
Oh,
Still loose. Yeah. That's the call.
I'll tell you what, Coach, the kids are playing so hard.
Now we're going to have a technical foul here on David Fry,
What is that?
who went over. Seward was laying on the floor, and I didn't see what happened before, but Fry went over and acted like he was going to kick him. Well, the official saw that. He didn't kick him,
Okay.
but he teed him up. So the Panthers are going to shoot a pair and get the ball.
Now, if he kicked him out of the game. Now, that's an if, and I don't know, because I thought that's what he was saying. But evidently he's not. But if he kicks him out of the ball game, now you got one of those one-game suspension things that'll cost him a ball game tomorrow night. I don't know if Alleman plays tomorrow night or not. I've got the thing right in front of us, but I'll work on that while
Dotson's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot the free throws for the Panthers. Again, the Panthers trail by 4. First one's up for Dotson. Off the rim, wouldn't go.
it's not an important
He gets
point
another one.
because Fry is still in the ball game, so he's not
Moot point.
moot point. But they play
Dotson.
Ottawa Marquette tomorrow night, just in case anybody was wondering.
Second shot's up. Oh, didn't want to go, but he gets it to go down. 45-42, and the Panthers will inbound the ball.
Fry's going to go out of the ball game after that technical foul. And number 22 is going to come in. That's Tyler Ryan on that bad ankle. The Panthers like the three-pointers, Coach, and they're 3 down.
Well, they're 3 down with 1:20 to go. That's Brewster out front with the ball. He's trying to set the offense. Got double high post. Vallejo gets the ball. Back to Brewster. Panthers looking to set something up here. Vinky takes it to the baseline. Throws it back out the middle. Dangerous pass. Seward gets it. Panthers are going to have to reestablish now. And the Panthers are going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 20. Well, Coach Hunter,
Coach, he was clear down to the end line down there asking for a timeout.
I believe I heard him call it up here. I'm not sure.
That's a good one. Wow, let's keep it right here. We got 59 seconds to go. Alleman leads by 3.
Well, the Panthers got the ball. They needed to, and Coach Hunter has to be reacting to what's happened here in the last 30 seconds that they had the ball.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything with
No,
it.
didn't have.
They were trying to set something up, and Alleman's defense wouldn't let them do what they were going to do. So let's draw something different up.
Set it up, yeah.
Get a good look, maybe, and it might, like you said, the Panthers like that 3-ball shot. They might set something up where they get a good look at a 3.
Well, we're looking. Somebody's going to have to make a huge play here. Like I say, and last week, as we watched the Rocky UT game, somebody's going to have to make a big play, and it happened. Officials put the ball down again, Coach. It's amazing. We talk about stuff, things like that happen.
A couple old timers, you know.
Yeah, right.
There we go. That's Brewster out front. Pioneers extend that defense out now. They're not going to make it easy for the Panthers.
No. Matter of fact, for a while, UT keeps getting farther away from the basket.
40 seconds now. Seaward. Panthers haven't been within 30 feet of the basket.
No. Haven't anything even look like a shot in the last
33,
minute and a half.
32, 31 now. 30
they
seconds.
could be going for the last shot, although I'm not sure. Vinky may take a 3.
Throws it up. Brewster put back. He gets it. Pioneers by 1. 20 seconds to go. We got a foul.
Yep.
Looks like maybe Dotson's going to pick up a foul here.
Yep.
Put the Pioneers on the line.
Yep. It's like number 22. I think was it Dotson picked up the foul.
Dotson picked up the foul. Now somebody's going to go and shoot a pair now.
Tyler Ryan's going in there, Coach, I think.
We're in the super bonus. Yeah, I believe you're right. 22.
No, a huge putback basket by the Panthers there. And with 19 seconds, we got a 45-44 ball game. I'll tell you what, Ryan needs to make both of these, or else it's going to give UT every opportunity to put this thing away. Gets a shooter's roll. Alleman's going to take timeout.
He gets that first one to go.
I think they just wanted him to call a timeout after he makes the second free throw, but we call it before, so it's going to be a full. Let's take a quick break here. We'll be back with 19 seconds to go. 46-44, Alleman.
Well, after that quick timeout, we're just looking at our scorebook here, and the Pioneers have been deadly from the line tonight. They've shot 23 out of 26 from the line. So they've shot very well from the free throw line.
Very well.
Well, the Panthers, I think, with a quick tally, I think we had the Panthers 6 for 11. So Pioneers have shot many more fouls. Shots up, no good. Here comes the Panthers.
With 17 seconds to go, with a 3-ball, the Panthers can win.
Brewster on the dribble, picks up his dribble. Seaward from the 3-point line, a little short. Dotson with a rebound off the back.
Still 5 seconds though, Coach. Alleman still got to make a couple free throws.
Yeah, we got 5 seconds left. Dotson's going to pick up the foul.
23 out of 28 doesn't do you any good unless you can make these two right here, because UT can hit a 3 in 5 seconds. There's no question about that. So they need to make 2 more. At the line will be Ryan Jones, 6'3" junior, playmaker. Created a lot of stuff, a lot of offense tonight for the Pioneers.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Jones, and they'll come back and shoot another one. That's a 3-point lead. Here's a huge one coming here.
Yep, you bet. Get ready.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, short, here we go.
They got a shot.
Got 5 seconds. 4, 3, Brewster from the half-court line.
Short. Oh, what an effort. What an effort. Last 3 seconds. A long 3-point shot, just a little bit short, and the Alleman Pioneers celebrate victory at 47-44.
Well, and this game went just about like we thought it would go. You know, 2 teams coming off big wins last week. A hard-fought contest. Pioneers would pull away. Panthers would come back. Panthers would get up by 1. The Pioneers make a little run on them. It was a great high school basketball game.
Very nice game.
Again, Alleman outstanding from the free throw line. The Panthers outstanding from the 3-point arc.
Exactly. Well, and